What you can see, like, we look like we know the track, but we don't. My first run, they couldn't take the time. We jumped over dogs, almost hit a bus, and I won the race. And when I finished, everyone was at the bottom. No, that's my underwear. This is gnarly, it's so narrow. If you hit the rail guard on the side, man, you're dead. The most dangerous thing is that wall ride. This is Valparaiso, Chile. Oh man, that track is gnarly. Every year they build the track at the last moment, but what you can see, like, we look like we know the track, but we don't, because we allowed to ride and they finish the track just the day of the race. Then in the morning you have to go, maybe we do 2 or 3 runs. By the time you jump everything, because the landing move every time, because the spectators move the landings, or people wait for you to jump it first. Then when you jump, people go behind you, either they die or they make it through. And basically for you, what you have to do is to go first, try to hit all those jumps to make sure they don't see you speed, go to the bottom, go back up, do another run to see where you can get some time and where to pedal and what to jump here on the stairs. You know, like, you can double some stairs, but not all of them, because it's really narrow. And you have spectators who try to teach you and want to get closer.
You got dogs sleeping.
You have dogs sleeping between, because you have the police. But I will tell you something super funny. I think it was that year. I think I won it once or twice already. And where we coming now to that jump, super blind jump. You go to the right. I was going like 3rd gear, 3 crank and jump. But that jump, my first run, they couldn't take the time. Then they asked me to go back up. About the time, people didn't know. All those spectators went all the way down to see the podium, and they realized that I have to redo 1 run because people was telling them. Then they all stopped at the bottom. I went up with Steve Smith, who passed away last year. R.I.P. Steve Smith. And Steve is like, no, Cedric, you're not going alone. I'm going with you. I'm going to open the track for you. I'm like, I'm like, okay. Then he started 15 or 20 seconds in front of me to clean the track for me. And man, we jumped over dogs, almost hit a bus. And at the finish, people was so many people at the bottom. They opened the track in front of me like it was a rally car racing. It was crazy. I couldn't see 5 meters ahead. And I won the race, and when I finished, everyone was at the bottom, obviously. They just took me in the air. I don't know where was my bike. They put me to the podium. I did the podium. I had to run to my hotel with the police escort. I had no clothes on.
People were tearing up your clothes?
All my clothes, and one lady tried to get my underwear, and I looked back, and that lady, she looked at me. She was probably 60 years old, no teeth. She was like, hey, per favor. I said, no, that's my underwear. And I start running all the way to the hotel, no shoes, pedaling on the clip pedal with no shoes, uphill, police behind. We closed ourselves at the hotel. People was waiting outside. I was throwing all my clothes from the balcony, and I went down after when it was more quiet, and it was gnarly because people want to touch you in South America. They want to get an autograph, and or they want you to give a kiss to their girlfriend. This is gnarly. It's so narrow. If you crash,
do you brake on the stairs?
Yeah, you have to brake at the beginning. Both brakes, and after, when you remember what you have to double here, big double, and yeah, that's basically, sorry, the biggest double you could do. But it's big consequences. If you hit the rail guard on the side, man, you're dead. And those people, they will lift you up to go back on your bike and make sure you can finish the race. Doesn't matter if you break something. They just want to see the show.
And as always on the camera, it looks pretty flat, but
no,
in real it's really steep, right?
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Valparaiso is crazy. And those people, you know, they're from the city, then it's easy. That's why those events are really good, because the spectators are already there. You know, it's not like when you go racing in the mountain, everyone needs to drive to see you. There, I mean, it's like a ghetto. It's awesome, it's beautiful, people are really nice. But they don't see this. I mean, with the bikes we have, I mean, they're really expensive, and we just bring the show, and I mean, kids love it, and it's pretty insane, man. This gap was pretty cool.
Yeah,
it looks easy like this,
big.
but that wall ride is gnarly. The most dangerous thing is that wall ride because the wall is slippery, nothing is lined up really proper, landing is skinny, and you have a big electric pole at the end. Then so many consequences. Here it's a lot of pedaling, and after we're going for the last jump, I'm going to show you, it's a flower shop. I mean, just before the race, even the day before, still flowers in that shop. And in the morning, you get up and you have a ramp in there and you have to go through and jump. Like there, that's a flower shop. Right there, that's flowers in there. And the landing, everything is made at the last moment, and it's nothing, it's stable. The landing, that's super steep. I mean, Dirty Sanchez, that's me. Subscribe on my Cedric GRACIA YouTube channel, please. Did you do it, Hugo? Did you follow me on YouTube?
For sure.
Ah, for sure. Okay, do like Hugo before I come to your house.